Alright, yes, thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sports 7GH. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very much for staying with us. Black Stars and Ghanaian player Thomas Partey has been criticized by Arsenal faithfuls and some journalists that he resulted in Arsenal Football Club losing 2 points at home versus Aston Villa when they drew 2-2 with Aston Villa in the English Premier League after taking a 2-goal lead at the Emirates Stadium. We are going to talk to you about that, and then we'll look at some other stories, also Ghanaian players scoring goals and doing very well for their club side. We are bringing you the details in this video, and then also we will talk to you about some other stories that are of interest to you in this video on this channel, Sports 7GH. Please do well to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, and then select all. Leave your thoughts, comment, views, opinions below in the comment section. If you have any, it's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very much for staying with us. On Saturday, Kudus made his 50th appearance for West Ham United in the English Premier League. 50 Premier League appearances for West Ham United in their 2-0 loss versus Crystal Palace. Yes, and in fact, new coach Graham Potter did very well to win his first English Premier League game, but then even last week versus Fulham, but he couldn't continue the good form as they lost 2-0 at home to Crystal Palace, and that will be a very, very tough loss to take. But Mohamed Kudus played 90 minutes of football action, didn't really affect the game in any way, obviously, because West Ham United themselves couldn't score any goal. So how do you expect Kudus to affect the game? So that is just it. He played 90 minutes, his 50th appearance for West Ham United. When we go to, in fact, in England, we have Black Stars striker Brandon Thomas Asante helping Coventry City to get the maximum 3 points in their league game, English Championship game they played over the weekend. He scored a 63rd minute goal for Coventry City to give them a 1-0 lead, a 1-0 win over their counterparts. After the game, the coach of the side, Coventry City, is Frank Lampard. Former Chelsea manager Frank Lampard revealed that the attitude of Black Stars striker Brandon Thomas Asante at Coventry City is a very good one. He wasn't playing at times, but usually when the new coach came or when Frank Lampard came in, but then the players still had a very, very, very good attitude towards the game, and it's good that he was able to get the needed 3 points for his side this time. So Coventry City's Brandon Thomas Asante, Ghanaian international, scoring the only goal for them to win their championship game this weekend. Also, we had Jordan Ayew playing some 79 minutes of football action for Leicester City as they lost 2-0 to Fulham in the English Premier League. Yes, now let me tell you something about the English Premier League. This weekend, now, in fact, this evening, Chelsea Football Club will be playing versus Wolverhampton. So with the exception of that game, every away team in the English Premier League this weekend scored 2 or more goals. Either they are scoring 2 goals or more goals. That's never happened in the English Premier League. So if this evening Wolverhampton Wanderers are able to also score 2 goals versus Chelsea, then it will be the first time in the English Premier League in a particular game week that all the clubs, all the away teams scored 2 or more goals. And that would be a fantastic record over there. But is it possible for Wolverhampton Wanderers to score 2 goals? Maybe not, maybe yes. But we'll see how things go this evening for Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea have been struggling, and if they should concede 2 goals versus Wolves, I don't know if they can get a maximum 3 points. But it's a game that Chelsea must be very, very careful with it, because things have been very tough for them some time now. All right, yeah. So Jordan Ayew played 79 minutes, also didn't change the game in any way, so that's it. And then we move to France. That is where we have Ghanaian international Augustine Boakye coming off the bench for Saint Etienne in the second half, playing just 30 minutes of football action Saint-Etienne and helping them to secure 1 point at home. Now, Nantes were beating them at their own backyard. The Ghanaian player, Augustine Boakye, scored a beautiful goal. In fact, an extraordinary goal. In fact, I don't know how to describe the goal. The goal is very, very, very top notch. He's got a goal to give Saint-Etienne a 1-1 draw, at least securing 1 point from that particular game. Don't forget that some few days and weeks ago, he actually scored he scored 2 goals for Saint-Etienne to help them get a maximum 3 points against one of their counterparts in the French Ligue 1. So Augustine Boakye, Ghanaian international, was playing the Ghana Premier League. He has traveled around Austria now in Saint-Etienne, with Saint-Etienne in the French Ligue 1, and is doing very, very well. Scoring this weekend, and that was a very, very good one for the Ghanaian player. Don't also forget that when you go to Spain, that is where we have Athletic Bilbao. Ghanaian international Inaki Williams are contributing to 1 goal for Athletic Bilbao. Their 3-1 win over Celta Vigo away from home. They won comfortably, and that was a very, very good win by Athletic Bilbao. And Black Stars striker Inaki Williams actually scored, assisted one of the goals for his club side, and that was a very, very good one also by another Ghanaian player. Now let's come to England again and talk to you about Thomas Partey. Now, Arsenal were leading the game 2-0. Everybody thought that Arsenal leading 2-0 at the Emirates versus Aston Villa. They are going away with all the 3 maximum points, and maybe 2 or maybe plus 2 goals also. Now, what happened is that Arsenal couldn't hold up. They couldn't hold up their lead or hold on to their lead, and in fact the lead slipped. Now, 1 goal was in fact Aston Villa scored their first goal through Telemans. And then the second goal came from Oli Watkins, but Oli Watkins was on the right side of the pitch, and Thomas Partey was supposed to be tackling Oli Watkins because he's a right back. All right, he's a right back, and he's supposed to be tackling Oli Watkins, but he wasn't tackling Oli Watkins. He was rather tackling another player. Yes, and that resulted in Oli Watkins being a free man. He was free to just slot home the ball and give Aston Villa a 2-2 draw in that particular game. Now, after the game, Gary Neville is blaming Thomas Partey for that goal. He says that, look, Arsenal didn't get all the maximum 3 points because of Thomas Partey, and I don't understand. It is not because I'm a Ghanaian, but how can it only be because of Thomas Partey? How is it? Or the first go-to was a mistake of Thomas? It wasn't. I'm not sure the first go-to was a mistake of Thomas Partey. And yes, that goal gave them the 2-2 draw. But it is not because of Thomas Partey that Arsenal drew that game. It's not. Yes, that game, he made a mistake. But that's the reason why Ian Wright is telling all of us that Thomas Partey should not be the right back. Why will you play Thomas Partey as a mid-shift right back? And then when things do not go well, you come and blame him. He's not playing out. He's being played out of position. And if a player is being played out of position, the truth is that he will make some mistakes. He will learn as time goes on. It's not going to be easy like that. So, Thomas Partey here, please, all of you, relax for Thomas, all right? Everything is obviously going to be fine with him. But I think that Arsenal should listen to Ian Wright and not be playing Thomas Partey. He thrives best as a midfielder. That is why we see the real quality of Thomas Partey with the Arsenal team. When he's playing as a midfielder. So why would you want to play him elsewhere? I don't understand. I just don't understand. Play Thomas Partey as a midfielder. As simple as that. It's very simple. Is that not it? It is. So, I don't know, but that's how things are. And that's the conversation. In fact, a lot of the Arsenal fans have blamed Thomas Partey for their 2-2 draw. I listened to them, and a lot of them, that's what they are saying, that if Thomas had dealt with that situation, maybe the game wouldn't have ended in a 2-2 or maybe a 2-1 win for them. But you just cannot say it like that. Football is not just that easy. Alright, so yes, thank you very much for staying with us and joining us once again on this channel for yet another fantastic update. We decided to bring you here. Please do want to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell and select all. Leave your thoughts, comment, views, opinions below in the comment section. Definitely I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye bye.